So how does therapeutic coaching work with fatigue-related conditions? Well, therapeutic coaching was originally developed as a result of Anna's and my work at the Optimum Health Clinic, working with patients with complex fatigue-related conditions. And this was partly because we both had our own journey recovering from ME chronic fatigue. This is an area that we're hugely passionate about. It's also an area which is hugely complex. So in this video, I'm not going to be able to outline all of the frameworks, maps, and models, but let me share a few key principles. So key principle one of the key things that we do in therapeutic coaching to work with fatigue is we work with nervous system regulation. It can be a predisposing factor, but nearly always a perpetuating factor that when we're suffering from a medically unexplained illness, we don't know what's wrong, why it's wrong, are we going to ever recover, should we push through? The nervous system goes into a state of dysregulation. This becomes a major block to our natural capacity for emotional healing, but also physical healing. So in therapeutic coaching, we teach people how to switch off a maladaptive stress response and how to regulate the nervous system to unlock the natural capacity to heal. The second thing that we do is we have a whole bunch of maps and frameworks. Maps like the 4 different types of tiredness to help the patient figure out which type of tiredness they have, therefore which type of intervention may be helpful. Models like the 3 stages of recovery. We help people map the stage of recovery they're at and therefore the types of interventions that may be helpful, but also things that may make things worse for the stage that they are at. We then work with the various underlying patterns that may have played a role in someone getting ill in the first place. We would never say these patterns are the cause. We will say they are a factor. Patterns like having an achiever pattern or a helper pattern or anxiety pattern, perfectionist pattern, controller pattern. These are energy depleting ways of living our lives. And again, these can be factors that played a role in someone getting ill in the first place, but they can also be a block or a hindrance to recovery because energy starts to come back and then someone starts to push beyond their limits because of that achiever pattern and they crash back down again. So working with these factors is also really important for sustained recovery. We also do a lot of work in therapeutic coaching with helping coach the client of navigating the recovery journey. It sometimes surprises people when I say that one of the challenging things on the recovery path can be getting more energy, because if we had very carefully defined boundaries of what we can do, what we can't do, and then we have more energy, we don't know where those edges are. We have a model called bouncing the boundaries. This is a model of how to increase activity in a cautious and careful way. So we're not saying that therapeutic coaching is the only jigsaw piece. At the Optimum Health Clinic, we have a whole department specializing in a functional medicine-informed nutritional therapy approach, and our therapeutic coaching team work alongside our nutrition team. But therapeutic coaching has a great deal to offer to support fatigue recovery. If you'd like to find out more about training to become a therapeutic coach, you can find out more at therapeuticcoaching.com, where you can book a free discovery call to speak with one of our team. Hope that's been helpful. Thank you for watching.